Hello, you guys, and welcome to another edition of Pushy Time. Well, I'm sorry, Clem. I didn't mean to say that. Monkey Time, and yo, what's cracker blapping? I just hate saying the stupid line. It's stupid as hell. Yo, what's cracker lacking? That's what the guy says. So it's in our contract. I have to say a stupid intro, which I think is just silly. It makes no sense to me because what the hell is a cracker lacking? But anyways, today, you guys, we're going to tell you the story of when we met Fouseytube. Yeah, and I'm sure everybody out there knows who Fouseytube is. He's the guy right now that just put on a concert on, what was the date, Clem? It was the 12th? The 11th. No, the 10th. No, July. It was July 15th. July 15th, that was the day. He put that show on, and he was supposed to have the famous rapper there. What the hell was it, Clem? What the hell was that guy's name? The rapper. The famous one. The guy that he does the dance right now. They got yeah, all them people. His name was Drake. Drake, that guy. I'm not too familiar with Drake, but me and Clem here, we just happen to be in the Los Angeles area at this time, and the night before we met Fouseytube, we were going into a club, and Fousey was there outside. It was weird. He was standing in the street. He was crying. And he was like talking to his phone. And so I walked over there. Clem's like, you need to check on him. I know I did, right? We checked on him. And Clem's like, just go see if he's okay. We're tourists. And he's on his knees and he was tearing up. And he had his phone in his hand and he was like looking at it. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you okay? I didn't know who the hell he was. And he got up and he's like, let me tell you something, brother. God sent you here for a reason. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? I thought he was having a mental breakdown right there in the street. And the people was all looking at him, and nobody was doing nothing. So I was like, it must be normal. This must happen in LA all the time. I don't know. It was definitely what do you call that? Like an aftershock of seeing a person like that. I didn't know what to do. So we kind of, we took him into our bosom. And we kind of nourished him and caressed him a little bit, and he was okay, and he calmed down, and he was like, "Look, I'm trying to meet this guy. His name is Drake," and I'm like, "I don't never even heard of that name before." I'm like, "Who the hell is Drake?" And he's like, "He's a famous rapper," and I'm like, "Well, usually candy bars come in rappers," so I didn't understand what he meant. I'm like, "Is he a Baby Ruth, a Hershey's?" I wasn't too sure. A Kit Kat. Give him a break. I didn't know what the hell to do. So he comes up and he's like, you guys want to get in this club? And I'm like, well, yeah, it looks pretty fun. We don't have a lot of money. We only got, maybe we probably had, what, Clem, what'd you have? You had 74, 78, 79? Shit, Clem only had like $44 on him in his pocket. I think I had maybe 32. So we wasn't really going to be balling in no club or nothing like that. But Fousey took us under his wing, and he tried to get us. We went to the back of the back of the club. You go to the back door, which I was at first. He's like, "I'll back door right now," and I was like, "Me and Clem ain't down with that kind of shit. We don't do that." And he's like, "No, the back door," and I was like, "Oh, okay." I thought he said back door, like, back there, and I wasn't having that. So, but he ended up getting us in the club. Some big guy. He was a big motherfucker. He was huge. He was fucking Clem. How big? Clem, what are you, about 6'4", 6'2"? 6'4"? Clem's fucking 6'7". So this guy had to be every bit of 7 foot tall. Big old guy. He come out. He's like, I'll get you boys in right now. And Fousey got us in there, and see, I didn't realize, I thought he was bald at the time, but when we got in the club, the light, like the spinny ball, that thing, not a disco ball, the other thing, it was just flashing lights and shit, a strobe light. The strobe light kept hitting his head, so like when we walked in, it was like, it looked like you was in slow motion. It was really, it was really making my head spin, is what it was. And I realized that he had hair. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's got hair. I thought he was a baldy. I thought that, but, it was cool. So I asked him, I had to yell into his ear because it was really loud in there. It was really loud in the club. They were playing that, that like, I don't know what you call that music. That's where you go what the hell is that bird's name? The Raven. That's where you're raving. And it was just, bam, 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 and it was super loud. But I got to him and I'm like, hey, you have hair. And he's like, no, bro, that's a tattoo. I mean, Fousey's a cool dude when he's not crazy, but he's crazy all the time. I mean, he was crazy because he's like, I'm going to meet this guy. And then we saw Drake come through, which I didn't know who the hell he was. He kept saying, that's him, that's him, that's him. And I didn't know who the hell he was. Clam's over there Googling the guy. We're trying to figure out who the hell we're looking for. Because everybody I was like, is that Drake? Is that Drake? That must be Drake. Or that guy is Drake right there. I mean, I didn't know what was going on. There was a lot of crazy, confused chaos. So we went in there, and finally this guy comes up to Fouseytube, and he's like, he didn't say nothing. He didn't say one word. He just came up to him and like looked at him. And I was like, shit, that must be the guy. I told Clem, I'm like, hey, Clem, this is the guy that we're looking for. I didn't know who the hell he was. He was a bigger feller. He's about that tall. Yeah, hi. He's about my size. He's about 6'2". And it was crazy. And they just stared each other down and like had a look, like I had a moment, and the guy walked away. And I was like, Clem, what the hell just happened right there? I was like, well, I don't understand. And you gotta understand, now there's like a whole smorgasbord of people around us, and I was baffled. I didn't know what to do. I'd never been this close to that many people at one time in my life, and it was happening. So Fousey starts crying. I mean, he's crying, and I'm trying to console him, and I'm like, Fousey, what's the matter? Your hair looks good. I'm like, it's tattooed on your head. It stays the same. You don't have to. You could run your fingers through it, and it don't change, which would be great because I always gotta shake my locks. My locks, I gotta shake them out. It's just natural curly, but he just kind of looked at me and was like, hey, listen, Pushy Time. And I'm like, no, that's the name of the channel. I'm like, my name is Williford Mashacanuts, but I'm on Pushy Time, which is AKA Monkey Time. And he had a moment and he hugged me. He embraced me. He embraced me like a brother. And then he started trying to like, I don't know what you call that. I guess that's that monetizing speaking, where you try to monetize somebody and get them to where they belong, and you make them feel better about themselves. Like boost your self ego, your self ego. That's what he was doing, and it did make me feel a lot better. And I'll tell you right now, I'll never forget that day. And I was like, hey, we're going to go to your show tomorrow. Thank you for meeting us. And he gave us free passes. He gave us VIP passes. He's like, you guys are going to hang out with all these cool people. He's like, the Queef Star is going to be there. Some other guys, these fucking, I don't remember their names. There were some big guys, big burly dudes. And then all of a sudden, the next day, me and Clem, we woke up, right? We were in the hotel. We stayed in some Radisson Inn. It was like $48. Was it 48? $48. No. He said we got $39.44. $39.44? $39.44 is what we got that room for. It was right there in downtown Los Angeles. It was pretty cool. I got up in the morning. They had bed and breakfast. Yeah, we had like scrambled eggs. What was that, sausage too? They had the bacon. I did steal an orange though. I did steal an orange for the road because I was pretty exhausted from being out all night with Fouseytube, meeting that Drake guy. And we went to the show. I forgot what the hell that place was called. It was somewhere in like, I don't remember. But we went somewhere, and we got to the show, and I seen the Queepstar. He was there with some other dudes. I don't know who the hell they are. They're YouTubers, but they rolled up in like it wasn't a John Gotti. It was that other make and model. I can't think of, but it's not John Gotti. That John Gotti, that's the one the wing comes up on. Yeah, the Gotti. Yeah, that's a badass car. That car's fucking fast, dude. I'll tell you that right now. But me and Clem got there. We had the VIP passes, and we just got right in. There was like fucking nobody there. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I'm like, what time does the show start? We must be early. I never seen Fouseytube again. He never showed up. I was sending him messages because he gave me his phone number. I can show you my phone. It's in my phone. He gave me his phone number, but we never seen him again. But yeah, it was kind of chaos. So needless to say, that July 15th thing, I don't know what happened, but he says it's going to happen again in August or maybe September. It might have. Clem, was it October, November? What time was it? September? Clem's saying probably December 15th is the next time the Fousey show is going to happen. We're going to be there because now I'm personal friends with him on Facebook, and I could just instant message him anytime I want. I mean, I got his number, but I don't want to call him. I don't want to be like one of them guys, you know. So yeah, but that's me and Clem's story of meeting Fouseytube, and yeah, that's real. That really happened. That was a long night, and I got to see the Drake with my own eyes. I don't know who the hell he is, but there was a big black guy. He was about that tall, and his hair was really nice. His hair was really nice, and he was really clean cut. So I would assume that's the guy Drake. I don't know. Clem, do you think that was him? Clem's saying, hell yeah, that was him. Clem, 50-50? Shit, Clem's like 87%. 87%. So that had to be him. So hopefully Fousey's going to stay on top and keep doing his thing. He doesn't, he's out, you know, his thing. He's got a tiger on his shirt. Like right now, I got my merch on. It's the Bad Monkey, you know. So if you guys wanted to check it out, you guys just leave a comment on the video, because I'm not like Fouseytube where I get like 500 or 1,000 of these shirts. I don't do that. I got like maybe 4 left. So if you did want to get one of these shirts, it's the Bad Monkey. The Bad Monkey right there. And check it out. Is that cool? Clem, you think that was cool? I kind of like flex like a gorilla. I got the gorilla on the back with the green eyes. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's just, I just wanted to share that story with you guys because a lot of people are doubting the Fouseytube. And, yeah, it's real. So, stop hating on the Fouseytube. I really like that guy. And, yeah, so that was me and Clem's. We met the Fouseytube, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you're new here to the pussy time, I mean the monkey time, I'm sorry, that's not my channel, because I'm Williford, my second nuts. But I'm just filling in for monkey time. He's away. He's on sick leave. So somebody's got to boost these channels and boost these ratings. And if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like down below. And I will be uploading daily on this channel. So if you want to follow me, you could also check us out on what the hell is that? The Instagram. That's at 13 Monkey Time. You can follow us on there too. And I'm sorry about the weather report today, guys. I know I'm on here to do the weather. I just didn't have time to do it. I just want to share that story about the Fouseytube so everybody knows that it really did happen. Okay, you guys, me and Clem, you got any last words? Clem's saying right now that the tickets for the next show on the 15th are on sale. They're supposed to be free, Clem. They're not. Clem's saying you can get them at Ticketmaster right now for $13.77. $13.77? No, check that. He's saying $18.44. So you guys go on Ticketmaster, make sure you get the December 15th. That's going to be the next Fousey show. And you guys check that out, all right? And I'm out of here. And thanks for watching. And make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Okay, you guys, we'll check you later.